This is the only betting preview that you're going to need for Super Bowl 60. So strap in, Jack. We've got work to do. I'm betting the Patriots plus 4.5. I got it on FanDuel for minus 105. I'd play it to plus 4, not below that, and I'd play it to minus 105, not above that. One primary reason I'm backing the Patriots is their ability to keep games close. The Patriots have not lost by more than 4 points since September 21st, and they're 90% against this number of plus 4.5 this season. Seattle has a good defense, but that's nothing new to New England. They faced arguably the two best defenses in the NFL in the playoffs in Texans and the Broncos. And in the wildcard round, they faced a very good LA Chargers defense. I think that New England's offensive game plan is going to be to move the ball through the air. Seattle's the number 3 run defense, but not as dominant against the pass. Drake May has a 72% completion percentage this season. That led the NFL, as did his 77.1 QBR and 113.5 passer rating. Mike Vrabel has shown that he trusts Drake May to go for the throat. New England led the NFL in yards per play at 6.3. And by the way, that stat, yards per play, way more telling, way more important than points scored is. Two edges I really like for the Patriots that stand out to me as well. They're way better on third down than the Seahawks are. New England was 6th in third down conversion percentage this season. Seattle was 16th. And Seattle turns the ball over. Seattle was 31st, second from worst, in turning the ball over this season. They turned it over 1.6 times per game. New England turns the ball over 4th least of anyone, under 1 time per game. Situational football and taking care of the football. Those edges go to the Patriots, and those are two of the most important stats of any Super Bowl and any football game. When the line opened, the public poured in on Seattle. According to Outlier.bet, at the time of this video, 70% of public tickets and 77% of public money are on the Seahawks minus 4.5. Here's why they're wrong. There's a difference between public narrative and reality. Public narrative is that the Seahawks are a much better team. So they win and cover the spread because 4.5 is less than a touchdown, and you're comfortable laying it because we see New England has struggled in their playoff games. Reality is that you should bet numbers and not narratives. And I think 4.5 is too many points to give the Patriots. First of all, the Patriots were a 3-point favorite against Houston in the divisional round and a 3.5-point favorite against Denver in the AFC Championship. Now lined as a 4.5-point underdog, you have to believe that Seattle would be lined as a 7.5 or an 8-point favorite if they were playing the Texans or the Broncos. And the Seahawks are not more than a touchdown better than these two teams. This game's mislined. The second thing is that 4 is a very key number. There are many likely possible scores and scenarios in which the Seahawks win by 4. 28-24, 31-27, 21-17, you get it. Those are all likely football scores in which we'd win by the hook. In fact, 6 Super Bowls have ended with a point differential of exactly 4. That's 11% of Super Bowls. That means there's an 11% chance that this game lands on a difference of exactly 4 points. In fact, when these two teams met previously in the Super Bowl, the score ended up Patriots 28, Seahawks 24, a 4-point difference. Earlier I mentioned the Patriots are 90% against this number of plus 4.5. Well, Seattle isn't. They're 63% against their end of it at minus 4.5. If this bet loses, it'll be because when Seattle got to Drake May, he fumbled the ball and turned it over. Because they will get to him. Seattle will sack him. Seattle has a good pass rush, and one thing that New England doesn't do very well is protect the quarterback. May was sacked at a pretty high clip in the other 3 playoff games against the Chargers, Texans, and Broncos, but the Patriots were able to overcome that, and I think they will in this game as well. Now, I've got a couple leans for you in the over and a couple over-under and a couple player props, but before that, I want to tell you about a promotion that we're running now through the end of Super Bowl 60. From now until then, you can purchase a year Jungle membership for just $170. Now I cap MLB, NBA, NFL, college basketball, and college baseball. As a member, you get my full betting card sent to your phone every single day. $170, all sports, all access for the year. And while you're shopping for lines For the best price with your Super Bowl bets, give mybookie.ag a shot. They're a sponsor of the show, they're legal in all 50 states, and they have a deal for Jungle viewers. Open up a new account today at mybookie.ag. Make sure to use promo code SILVERBACK. And if your first bet doesn't hit, it's refunded up to $500. So for the total, I would lean over 45.5. 58% of Seahawks games have been over this total, and 10 of the Patriots' 13 games when lined as an underdog. Player props. I would take Jackson Smith and Jigba under 99.5 receiving yards. People will be all excited about his 153-yard performance in the NFC Championship, and everyone's going to bet his over. The books know that, and this line is too high. He's under this number in 4 of his last 5 games with a median of just 84 yards per game. We have a 16-point swing between what he needs to hit this line and what his median is. It's always best to talk median, not averages, when looking at player props. It's the best indication of how a player is going to perform. I also like Travion Henderson of the Patriots over 5.5 rushing attempts. Now, he only had 3 in the AFC Championship game, but 12 the week before that in the divisional round against Houston, 9 before that in the wild card round against the Chargers, and he's been over this line in 75% of games this season. Hey guys, enjoy the Super Bowl. Drop your Super Bowl picks in the comments section and let me know whether you agree or disagree with me. All is welcome, all is encouraged. I'll read them and reply politely in the comments section. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.